Hey everybody, and welcome to Woodcrest Bonsai. Today I'm going to try to finish, well, probably not be able to finish, but I'm going to work on a lot more of these Parrot's Beak in ice cream containers. And I'm probably not going to really show you the technique I use because I've already made numerous videos in the past couple of weeks. So if you want to watch those videos, you can watch one right here. And then there's another one right here. And then another one right here, and they will show you the techniques that I'm using. And I'm going to do the same technique for these guys, but the pots, even though they last for a couple of years, they're really beginning to disintegrate. Like this one here is pretty disintegrated, and here's another one right here. If we move this here, move this guy out of the way, you see that this guy here is almost just growing in thin air. So they really need to be out of these pots. Now I put some more into newer ice cream containers. And I just want to show you these guys because these four were all done just the other day. But this one was done just a week or so earlier, and look how much new growth it has. It's just really uncanny how quickly these guys develop. Maybe I'll bring it up against the wall. So you see how much new growth it has. So if you live in a tropical area or a place where you can get some wintertime protection, Parrot's Beak make great little bonsai. They don't thicken, so you don't normally at least see huge Parrot Beak as bonsai, but I love my little shohins, and this is, like I said, just a week or so compared to the other guys. So that's pretty amazing. So in this video I'm just going to show you the finished product. I'm going to try to get to as many as I can, just kind of mass production, and you can watch those other three videos to see that it'll be the same techniques that I'm using in those other videos. I'm done! I can't pan back far enough to get them all in. I ended up with 30. Although that's a lie because I put 3 into bonsai pots, which I will show you a little bit later. I also put the tallest trees in the back and the shortest one in the front. And they're all pretty similar. If you look at their styling, they're all pretty similar. They all have some decent movement. Some of the taller ones, like this one in the back, has just a natural curve. This one has a really nice curve. And then some of them are more blocky. And then some of them are just plain crazy. This guy here is... I was going to put him in a bonsai pot, but I decided not to. But he's like a spider. And then this one, a trunk chop. And the reason I cut this so far back was because it was just ugly. I mean, you can see the scar here. I chopped off a huge limb that was easily 12 or 14 inches high, but it just was straight and ugly, and so it got the chop. And then a couple little other ones. And these are all in exactly the same space that they were growing in before. So they get a lot of full sun. The sun is getting ready to start blasting these guys. Of course, they love sun. The bonsai, which I will show you shortly, they go into more shade because I did a lot more root pruning on them. As you'll see, they're much smaller trees that went into smaller pots, but they weren't all that small when they started. So they went into pots with bonsai soil. This is just a landscape mix. These guys did get a fertilization, and I literally just watered them. I mean, just watered them. So now we're going to go and look at the bonsai. And they are also with the other group of trees that I've been putting into bonsai pots that you can see in the other videos. So I'm going to head over there right now. Here's the 3 that I put into pots from that batch. We have a little tiny guy right here, and another guy right here, and another guy right here. And they're all in pretty small pots. They have not gotten water yet, but they will soon. And I also wanted to show you just how quickly the other ones have sprouted. This guy here I didn't do too long ago. This guy here has new growth all over the place. This one here is just sprouting all over like crazy. And that's how Malina do it. And then there's a couple more in the back, all the new growth on this guy. So these little ones in front will sprout in no time at all. And I could have put more into bonsai pots, but I just decided to do these three. It was just kind of like a whim. You know, one beauty of having the space to grow a lot of trees is I can play. I can do this with some and do the other with others and just play. So if you're new in bonsai, I really highly recommend that you get some plants that are easy to grow, like Parrot Beak, and get multiples of them. These root from cuttings super easy, but you do need to have tropical conditions. They like heat and humidity. And they're actually fairly drought tolerant, but they also wilt like crazy too. But that's a good sign that they need water. So these are what I call indicator plants, where if I come out and my Parrot Beak are wilting, probably everything else needs water. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the before and after. And in the beginning of this video, I gave you the places to go watch the technique, same technique. So subscribe if you'd like to watch these guys continue on their path towards being finished trees. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, help the algorithm. And you might notice that I changed my name to Woodcrest Bonsai, because Bonsai by Alan, I was not getting recognized because there's another Alan that does bonsai, and I have nothing against that guy, but wanted to distinguish myself a little bit when you search for me. So I'm now called Woodcrest Bonsai. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.